everybody. Welcome. So I've got some things to cover. Listen in while you can. I got some announcements to make. We're going to go over some rules with some teams. We're going to get this going, those of you that are here. Those of you that are in here, please share, let everybody know Border Wars is going live right now. So I'll be back in the booth. I won't be here in the chat. I'm going to be on the floor. We'll be going live with the Team Scotch match first. All right, Lexi. You're done, and I start talking. You can just give those gift bags. Good over there, Lexi?
Mom's good.
Okay. Once you have that kind of give up the gift bag. All right, everybody. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming here in the middle of summer. Getting as many people in as we have here now this time of year is not easy by any means. So thank you very much. This is the second year we've done this. This is the first year we've done it in Wyoming. I want to thank Mike Kirby and Sagebrush Amusements, Mingles. I mean, they brought 2 diamonds in here for us. They've never been in Mingles before. They brought these just here for this event. So thank you very much for doing that. We really appreciate it. I want to thank the teams, Team Wyoming, Derek Pacheco, Ricardo, Donald Parker, Thompson, Terry Gilbert. You guys coming all the way down here defending your title pretty much, adding Donald. Thank you. You guys are putting your own money into this league a lot. Team Colorado, new Team Colorado, hard to kill, adding Ryan Henry to come and play. Adam King, James Beckemeyer, Greg Kingsbury, Tony Piazza, Ryan Henry, 3rd place, right? PNEA Nationals, Masters Division. Good job, fellas. So, we brought as many as we can done. We want to bring that trophy down to some point. Our sponsors, we got to thank definitely Mike Kirby and MC3Qs. I mean, he got all this together over here for me. I couldn't do all this while I was getting all this together. So, Mike, thank you very much for everything you've done. Another sponsor, Kerry Brace, Dark Horse Custom Cues. He gave me 2 jump sticks and a break stick to give to people on the winning teams. JB Custom Cases gave me a custom case designed for the MVP of the winning team, along with a trophy from a local artist from Colorado. Josh Vlasic did the MVP trophy. And then Richard Montoya, it's kind of hidden by all of Mike's gift bags, something else he's given to us. But the trophy that will stay with the winning team every year, along with the placard of who won. Richard Montoya is probably watching. Thank you very much. Dennis Romero, a lot of us in Denver know Dennis. Atmosphere HDP. He also helped me, covered some costs for me to come up here, things like that. Thank you very much, Dennis. Jim, Billiard Apparel. He didn't have a full control over this. It's not all of his fault, but one of our players didn't get a jersey, and ours aren't quite exactly like we want them, but Wyoming seemed to turn out perfect, so all's well, we'll get through it, but everybody that orders jerseys will get their jersey, or they will get a gift card to make up for the mistake. So we're going to start. The first match is going to be Team Scotch. Everybody here is going to shoot one after another. First team to 6 will win the first point. We're going to be racing to 11 points. So each match is worth 1 point. Tonight we're going to play 5 matches. The second match is going to be Scotch doubles. We're going to have Adam King and Tony Piazza versus Derek Pacheco and Ricardo Martinez. The third match is going to be singles. Adam King versus Tom Thompson. The fourth match will be doubles. Greg Kingsbury, James Beckenmeyer versus Tom Thompson and Perry Gilbert. The fifth and final match of the night will be Ryan Henry versus Donald Parker. So we have 5 really good matches to start out with. We'll come back tomorrow at noon, and then we have a full day. We're going to play 10 matches, alternating singles, doubles, singles, doubles, singles, doubles. Each match being worth 1 point. First team to 11 wins. The rules, we did establish BCA rules, right? Or no, Pro 10 rules. Don't listen to me, I got too much on my mind. Pro 10 rules, the doubles matches, you're going to get 1 timeout per game. So there's no coaching, you call your timeout. I'm not going to put a shot clock on it unless I see you guys on there for too long, and then I'm going to scream at you from the booth. Say, you guys been at the table too long, let's get going. I mean, we don't need a 3-minute, 5-minute timeout.
Either player can call timeout?
Yes, either player can call a timeout. That's pretty much it. Lexi, will you give everybody their gift bags that Mike Kirby gave? I believe Mike put a $50 gift card in there for each one of you guys. So if you guys want to order a cue for Mike, anything like that, use that gift card. There's a few other things in there. Again, Mike, thank you very much for your hospitality. Everything you've done. And the most important part, these teams have to be willing to put their own money up. They're playing against each other like it's an action match. When I first started streaming in Battle Roll League, that's really what I started streaming, was action. People gambling. So actually, it's a very good point. Anthony Lucero, we spend many hours on the road together playing pool. He's like, what are you doing, man? You have the best platform you've ever started streaming action. It was his idea of what I started to do. Thank you very much. So,
Battle Roll League.
he's back. He always has been. What's up for him? My streamer's creeping on me. He's there watching. So, $2,500, Jared. $2,500, Tony. We are going to be using the Outsville 10-ball template rack. Chris Renfro in Outsville did give me a few pieces of chocolate tips that I'll raffle off to viewers in the live stream this weekend, to do donations and things like that. So thank you, Chris Renfro in Outsville. Okay, yeah, that is important too. Absolutely, nobody down in this area but the players. It's just for the players, so no coming down here walking through. And the diamond table is for Colorado and Wyoming players only to be practicing on this. They're going to have a long wait in between their matches, so while they're getting ready, that's what they're going to be using. So, thanks, fellas. You all verify we're good? All right. So, let's you captains pick who you want to lag. Let's lag for the first break and let's get it on. Alternate break, Team Scott. Right? Scoreboard. Thank you. Triple A. Thank you, Lexi.
You're very welcome.
Woo! The mouse dry. Yeah, we need to zoom in now.
Hey, the lineup keeps going, right?
Yeah.
It never resets. It just keeps going, right?
Yeah.
Can we get another piece of paper so we can write it down?
You sure can. You're welcome. Here we go. I'm in the booth with you guys now. Thanks for tuning in. Gangsta! won the first break. Got a beautiful woman that is so paid. Hey, we're live. Gotta put all this cash away. Jeez, they gotta leave me with all the money. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Yes, sir. No, back corner, pro rules. All right. On the wings, 2 and 3 on the wings. It's pro rules, 2 and 3 on the wing. What up, Rims? Woo! There's a lot of stuff I had to cover right there. I got through it though. I did okay. I was nervous, not gonna lie. It means a lot to me, this event, everybody, just so you know, if you don't know already. I want to see a good showing here. Last year was picture perfect. Goes down to a captain's pick. Just like Greg to start on the break. Anybody familiar with Denver Pool? Probably familiar with Greg Kingsbury. Well, that's a real good break. Squatted up the cue ball right in the center, one ball right in the side. Wow, it's here. It's here. Put a lot of work into this, and we're here. First break of 2019 Border Wars is down. You're right, Robert Martinez. Don't be giving away secrets, dog. You guys get some shares in here. You know, share. All you Wyoming people, Colorado people, share to your billiard groups. Let's get these views up here. This is some of the top players in Colorado playing against the top players in Wyoming. You're not watching me bash the balls around like you were last night. We got some good players in here tonight. Let's share it up. Got a good amount. I mean, we got a good 80 people here watching live pretty easy, so it's pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with the turnout here in Wyoming. Thank you, everybody. Tony Piazza, the black sheep on the team. Unfortunately, we had a F-up, I guess you'd call it. I mean, nobody's perfect. Mistakes happen. We all know that. It's how we learn from them and move on. That's the important part. So we're going to learn. We're going to move on. It's going to be all good. Thanks, Bob Kelly. You're always watching. Top fan, baby. That's right. Tony with a tough cut here. Just misses it.
He was playing safe here though. He didn't drift out as far as he wanted. What up, caveman? What's up, Patrick? How's you guys' quality out there? If you guys having some problems with Facebook, streaming on Twitch, please follow us. If you have a smart TV, Roku, anything like that, and you're not watching this on Twitch right now, you're probably missing out because the quality's much, much better. Much better. Oh, it's gonna be Wyoming's choice. Fired it in the wrong hole. All those shares and everything out there, thanks everybody. Appreciate it. Tough shot here for Donald Parker, shooting out of a corner pocket. Anybody you guys know that like pool, like good matches, want to watch some stuff like this, you invite them. Tell them come and hang out with us. Thompson's getting the privilege of shooting at the first 10 ball of the weekend. Border Wars 2019, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. One nothing Wyoming. Wyoming takes the first game. Let's go ahead and go over the lineup here. We're going to have Team Colorado versus Team Wyoming and Team Scotch the first match. King and Piazza versus Pacheco and Martinez the second. King and Thompson singles the third. Kingsbury and Beckemeyer doubles the fourth, Henry and Parker the fifth, and that will be tonight. Now we're going to play 10 matches tomorrow, alternating between singles and doubles. That's rare. You're not able to get any sweat bets, Ruben. That's unlike you. That's why what he is in green. James Beckelmeyer at the table. Shooting with this 2-ball. We have no coaching during Team Scotch. They got to shoot. During doubles, they're going to have 1 timeout per game. It's good play. That's all you really got to do. The only thing he could have done better there is rolled him right up on the 10, so he has a tougher kick at this 2-ball. But he still has a tough kick at it. Donald Parker at the table. Wyoming is the defending champions. They did go to Mile High Billiards in Denver, Colorado last year and won the first one of these events. Oh, went to kick. It got that scratch. That was a good safety there. Adam King is going to get ball in hand. What's up, Glenn Reed? Nice, got a good amount of you coming over to Twitch. Our Twitch viewers are going up and up. So, like I said, if you're you got a Roku or a smart TV or anything like that, and you're able to watch this on there instead of your phones on Facebook, I would highly recommend that. The quality's much better. See if we get Adam Cisneros up here. Got all kinds of people in here that play pool. Gonna have to get somebody in here in the commentary booth with me. Look, Adam King trying to loosen up a little bit. These guys, I tell you, this pressure here is a little bit more than what you expect. Cyrus Green, Joshua McCloskey, Amy Fox Peterson, Larry Harris, Steve Crespo, Kenny Curry, Brian Casey. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us tonight. Brian looks like he's shooting at this combo. Probably two-way shot. Tends to come back down table, using it as a backer. Yep, nice shot. Nice safety. See a lot of Wyoming fans in here. Where's the Colorado fans? Jeff Ward, there's a Go Colorado. Good matchup here. Holding 80 viewers strong in here. 20 on Twitch. That's 100 at a time. That's not bad. Plus the 80 here. A couple hundreds on a Friday night. Match number 1. We're gonna have more and more people. Wyoming fans that don't want to bet. The person I know betting the most in Wyoming is from Colorado, too. What's up, Dwayne? Dwayne Parr, the owner of Felt Billiards. My home away from home these days. I custom felt and Zeusters pretty often. That was a pretty good kick there by Perry. Hustling 25-7, let's go CO, that's right. Who's hustling 25-7? So he's gonna have to thin this 3 to get it down to
Station at 4. Pretty sure it says the 4 right by the 3. Pretty good shot.
Greg Kingsbury, a mentor and a friend of mine. One of my first instructors when I first started playing pool. This man was we were attached to the hip a lot, shooting a lot of pool, doing a lot of pool stuff when he first opened Mile High Billiards, or when he owned Mile High Billiards. When his team won the VNEA team tournament up in Loveland, which is what I used to what I used to pick Team Colorado most of the time, I was rather excited because all the players on this team are all close friends and idols of mine, I guess you'd say. You know, Ryan, one of my partners in Road Dogs. You got Greg, a mentor, James, a friend, a mentor, Adam King, Tony Piazza. So pretty fun team here. And then I got all my friends in Wyoming, so I got a vested interest on both sides with these gentlemen. So yeah. Can't lie though. Can't lie. I'm cheering Colorado this year. I need to get Anthony Lucero up here. I'm trying to get some Wyoming voice in the box with me. I need some Wyomingness. That way we can cheer back and forth a little bit, I guess. Don't get me wrong, I love my people in Wyoming, but I'm born and raised in Colorado. How come I'm missing that 5-ball? What's up, Mark? Yeah, I think the jerseys look good. I know there are a couple mistakes made, but man, Damien and Jamma, thank you very much. Get Damien in here. You're here with us, Mark. It's a great part about the stream. Oh, nice, Anthony. Nice to have you in here, man. All right. Adam called that 6. It's a risky shot. Hmm? 10. Good shot by Rico, but getting back to this 7 ball for Derek is not going to be easy. Jacked up over this ball. Ryan, this is Laramie Mingles. I think I tagged the location when no, I may not. I wasn't able to. Guess I need to do some sharing, my bad. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. We got Tom Thompson. Nice, Ruben. Yeah, it is on YouTube. I stream to 3 places now. Oh, we missed it. Oh. Oh. Didn't expect Tom to miss that. Thanks, Roland. I appreciate that, bro. This is taking a lot of work to get to where it is now, but I'm not going to stop. Follows. Thanks for the follow, Hustlin' 7. guys don't follow on Twitch, make sure you do so that way you know when Bad Roll Inc. is rolling, baby. I mean, you're going to want to know. Goran, owner of Go Customs, another sponsor of the Bad Roll Inc. stream. I'm a proud dealer here in the United States in this region. Thank you, Goran. I won both of my matches last night with my Go 2 playing shaft and my Go brake shaft. Absolutely love them. That Go brake shaft breaks like a freaking freight train. I love it because it's a unilock, so it's my demo. So all the guys that got BK2s and 3s, I take their old maple shaft, brake shaft out their BK2s and 3s and put it on there, and they're like, "Oh wow!" I'm like, "Yeah, nice." Right here, Trib following. Thanks for the follow. One. Speaking of Go Customs, that's what I was talking about. You guys need anything on the Go line, and you're looking for a new carbon fiber shaft, anything like that, go ahead and give me a call. Be more, or a text, message me on Facebook, whatever you prefer. Be more than happy to take care of you. We can get you a playing shaft to your specifications. Multiple different options, different gloves, tips, chalk. Absolutely amazing products. I stand behind them 100%. Good idea, Ruben. Switching to YouTube so you can watch on TV is a very, very good idea. Dude, Hustling 7, thanks, dude. Send me some bits, I appreciate that. You guys are getting down with this Twitch in here. Appreciate that. Those of you on Facebook, the best quality you can watch this in is going to be on Twitch. Patrick McKinney, you can. If you don't want to be on Facebook and you got a smart TV or anything like that, it'd be good. It's a little safe by James. This Team Scotch is fun. Thanks for the follow. Lots of follows. Just standing up watching you guys have fun. They're having a blast right now. What's up, Kate? Please, thanks for the follow, man. Smack right into this 9 ball. Let's see what he does with his cue ball after he makes a 6. The 6 is makeable, but it's the control of the cue ball after. Let's see what he's going to end up with. Made them both. You're right, Kate, please. You almost never do see pool on Twitch, but I am doing my best to get it on there when I can. I stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. The quality is much better on Twitch. Wow, Beckemeyer plays a stellar safety there, and Donald Parker just kicks it right in. Wyoming runs out. 2-1 lead.
Hi there. We are poolbilliards.co. Poolbilliards.co is a cutting-edge web application that changes the way we practice pool. Our unique scoring and progress tracking system make practicing drills fun like never before. Compete against yourself and other players to ultimately push your game to higher levels. It's often difficult to say if you make any progress while trying to improve your game. You may feel overwhelmed by the number of factors that come into play. You also find it difficult to assess your current level. This is why we have built a platform that
made Bay take a bunch of damage.
I'm good. I had to use another shadow to get in.
Hey, you're going the wrong way, brother. All right, let's go back on the rotation of Cypher and Ranger. They got somebody in Storm. They rifted late. A late game rift.
I lost 50 health. I lost 50 shield.
This is the first match, Alex. This is Team Scotch. We were going to shoot till you miss, but they agreed to. They wanted to do Scotch. Nice shot by Greg here. Won't let me share to groups. Facebook's hating on me. Tough little shot here by Adam. Just pop it back, avoid the side pocket scratch. In perfect world, he pulls the cue ball out a little bit more to make the 8-ball easier, but may have just roll out and take what he can get. He's looking like he can bounce forward maybe. Who knows? Obviously, I don't play like these guys, but he's going to take what's easier. It looks like he's going to look at to where he can, yeah. The easiest shot is to play natural English and roll the table, roll the cue ball forward, play the one cushion bounce out, hit the 10 in the face, and he'd be pretty good. Good shot. What are you thanking me for, Tanner? Thank you. You're one and the only Tanner Pruis, everybody. Back-to-back VNEA national champion in the room. A little bit of angle. Tony's gonna hit this a little bit of draw, bring it back. About 4 diamonds. Just right past the side pocket would be good. Malik, we are in Laramie, Wyoming. Wyoming. After this rack, I'll show you guys the day 1 matchups. Perfect. Two. We got a match. It's like I knew we were going to have. All right, let's go over, show this, but those of you who haven't seen it so far, here's the day 1 lineup. Right now we're playing Team Colorado versus Team Wyoming, Team Scotch. The second match is going to be King and Piazza versus Pacheco and Martinez. Third match is going to be King and Thompson. Fourth match is going to be Kingsbury and Beckmeyer versus Thompson and Gilbert. And the fifth and final match of the night is going to be Henry and Parker. Now, once these matches are done for the night, we come back tomorrow at noon. For a full day. We have 10 matches. It is the first team to 11. Each match is worth 1 point. James Beckmeyer at the break. Kind of lost the cue ball there. Dry break for Colorado. Sure. Ruben, I'll take Adam, King, and Piazza. Should be here in the booth with me, Silva. We could be making sweat bets all day, every match. Every match. You pick, I pick, you pick, I pick. Just kidding, not doing it. That's what Lou Valdez and I did the first time I ever met Lou. up at Mile High Billiards. He came to one of my events. I never met the guy. He hung out with me the whole day afterwards, and we just sat there and we got to alternate who picked each match. It was pretty fun. I think we ended up leaving like he was up like 20 or 40 bucks on me. It was a good time. Lou's in here. That was fun, Lou. Thanks, man. I won't forget that. That's from the first time I met him. I know, bro. I know. I know. Shot there. Straightens him right out in the rack. Ryan Henry gonna come with that little patented Ryan Henry draw, the draw pot. Do I get to take Piazza and King? If I get to take Piazza and King, I'm down. I'm not betting against Colorado. I will not bet against Colorado. Any match. Just like I wouldn't bet against Team USA. Born and raised, generations of my family come from Colorado. My great-grandmother settled Oak Creek, just outside of Steamboat, Colorado. So, diehard Broncos fan. I just can't bet against Team Colorado. I mean, I try to stay neutral. But if you want some action, Caveman. Hey, speaking of that, Caveman, you got that cue? You got some pics you can send me? Because I need to give that cue. The cue's going to go to one of the players on this winning team. And I would like to show him some pics so that way I know it's going to be a little bit late, but I can send it to him or show it to him. Please. Thank you. What's up, Nico? Jerome, Brian, Jose Lopez. What up, J-Lo? That's a good shot. What a safety. What a safety here by Mr. Colorado Pool, Tony Piazza. Share it up, peeps. 2-2. Let them know we're live, Colorado and Wyoming. Get them in all those groups. All those groups you follow, you got other people that watch pool. Start a watch party. Let's get these numbers up for me, please. The more views I get, the more I can get numbers to my sponsors so they want to help support what we're doing out here. Wyoming, $10 a set. Okay, so I've got Colorado every set, $10 per match. Okay, bet. Bet, Caveman, bet. Thanks for starting the watch party, Ted Korselman. Appreciate that, my man. Thanks, Manny. Appreciate the support, my man. Man, Mike Kirby's awesome. He's over there running tournaments and stuff for me while this is going on. Keeping the party going. Beckhameyer's going airborne. Yeah. Something big and fruity. I'm in Wyoming. Don't you have a lot of big and fruity things here? Just like, right? It's beer and shots. I'm just kidding. I know they don't have them, right? Gosh, that's insane. Well, can they make that like lemonade flavored fishbowl, but not in a fishbowl, like in a bigger mug?
Lemonade, the one that I had last night?
Yeah.
The watermelon or coffee?
Whatever it is you get. I'll buy you one for flying. I fly, I buy, you fly. Thank you. Gary. 4 games, right? It's 2-2. Foul. He would have stayed on the table if he had a caveman. Right? I agree. I've been really getting used to jumping with my caveman too. A lot of viewers in the Twitch for normally 18. That's a good amount compared to what's normally in there. What do you guys think of the Team Scotch? Pretty fun, huh? You can, right, Ruben? I watch live here and then I look over to my delayed Facebook feed and watch the instant replay when I need to. Works pretty well. Thank you, Lex. You didn't get nothing? Word. Throw money at me like I'm a stripper? Throw money at me like I'm a stripper over here. I deserve a cocktail. I'm having a drink, everybody, just so you know. This event is woo. Getting this going, no joke. They thought about it, but they decided as a team that he's just going to be the team black sheep because if you know Tony Piazza, he's a black sheep. Without a doubt. Two. Good.
Having fun.
Are you having fun?
Fuck yeah. This is the nuts.
This is Greg Kingsbury talking to you guys all.
Thanks for watching.
100? 100 here, 20 there.
Oh, you have 2 sites going.
Plus YouTube, plus I got people on YouTube too. Yeah, pretty good for early Friday.
It's a nice view right there. All right, Donald Parker, man, this guy plays good. His stroke is straight.
Greg's coming from the bench, coming up, he's playing, he's coming doing some commentary real quick. What do you think of this format? Is it fun down there?
Oh man, is it fun. It is fun.
A little bit different than playing the one game format like VNEA?
This is way better.
Yeah.
Every shot is like you live
critical.
And die. Did he just drive break?
Dry break.
Tony's up. I think I gotta go.
He's out of here. Ruben Silva. Means a lot, my man. You do me a favor? Bro, I've been talking to Scott Frost down there. You see Scott down there, freezers, you talk to him. You let him know. Say, hey, my man, my boy's no joke. Because Scott and I'm going to get down there. I'm going to do one of Scott's big events. It's going to happen. But this right here, my pride and joy. This is my baby. I'm going to coddle this, like, just nurture it, you know. Turn that Border Wars baby 10 years from now. These guys are going to be playing for 15, 20 grand. It's my goal. You watch. You watch. That's my 10-year goal. Reach 500,000 views or more this weekend. Players sneaking away, taking a bathroom break. Yeah, there's a watermelon. If it's not any good, do we need to drink it real fast and complain so we get one for free or what? Okay. Yeah, I'd send him a text, congratulate him on his new house. Put a word in his ear for me. If he keeps hearing my name, he's not going to be able to ignore me. Another stellar safety by Tony. Tony puts him down on the in rail. I'm sure you have something to make me. I don't know. I always ask you to make me things, so I do need a pitching wedge. I got my sand wedge. It's Piazza and Roy Patrick. Nice, Robert. YouTube and Twitch is the business. Perry's pulling out the Predator Air. You'd have better chance of hitting this if you had a caveman. Just saying. How's the audio? Can you guys hear me pretty clear? Video pretty clear for you guys? No issues? We seem to be holding pretty good here. Quality's important. The worst thing that happened to me is quits working. That's weird. Twitch doesn't work for you, Ruben. It works great for me. Good hit by Perry. Oh, he slopped the 3 in. Shooter's choice. Shooter's choice. What's up, Jess? Thank you. Good. Awesome. Perfect.
Goes back to the next shooter. That was his shot.
All right, so next shooter.
It would have been his shot whether he executed a good shot or a bad shot. So it does, yeah.
Sorry, I had to stand up and make a calling real quick.
Whoa! Holy computer briefcase. My bad, everybody.
Trying to get this chair organized.
Manny, we're in Laramie. Should have come up, bro. There's a tournament going on and stuff right now while this is going on.
All right, Tommy, come on.
You almost hit that. You almost, oh, we're peaking over 100 viewers, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. Getting those shares and those likes, those invites. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. You guys rock. I have a feeling we're going to get over that as the weekend goes on. So this year there is going to be an MVP picked. The teams did vote for me to do it based on points. So each player... Holy cow, how many times do they make this? Each player is going to get 1 point for a singles victory, half point for a doubles victory, and 1 point for a team victory. Player with the most points on the winning team gets the MVP trophy and the JB custom case. You're welcome, LJ. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate that, man. Damn this case, I gotta move this thing. Keep knocking it over. Sorry, folks, it's probably loud for you guys. You're busy. You're welcome up here anytime you want.
I'm just.
When I invited Adam up here too. I need somebody else up here besides me. When you're not busy, you come up here. The door is open. Whenever you want, you're welcome. I'm trying to do so much. I need you. Right, Stephanie? Now you know how I feel when I'm streaming, when I'm fishing, watching you stream. The feeling's mutual. Thank you for everything you're doing up there. I really love our partnership and everything we're doing together. It's going to be great growing billiards together, Stephanie. So we made a few changes this year. We decided that no two players can play more than once together, and no player can play more than two things of singles. I need somebody to do what I do out there, Jessica. We've talked about this. I am open to talking to people about being affiliates and doing stuff with Bad Rolling. I'm not all about just doing all on my own. I can't do it all on my own. And Stephanie and the Top of the Rims crew out there have got a lot of the same passions and goals as I do, so it worked out. You know how to get a hold of me. I believe we've even talked about this. Oh, I forgot to do the donations thing. I feel bad, but I need to do that. I do have, sorry, I'm typing, trying to watch what they're doing. Chris Renfro is going to send me 6 starter packs of Thresher Great White Chalk and a Techno Dud. So anybody that sends a donation of, let's do $10 or more, I will go ahead and write your name down, and we'll do some raffles for those things. And I actually got a couple shirts and a few things like that, so I'll add some things. I also could get the likes of some Mosconi Cup player autograph photos and things like that if we had some serious donations and things like that. So. Four-two Colorado, race 6, Tony Piazza on the break. I'll do the donation through the weekend, and then I'll do a raffle. Probably Monday or Tuesday. I'll put you in, Johnny. Thank you, John. I appreciate the donations, buddy. You're always very generous and supportive of my streams. Right, LJ? Huh. Speaking of Mosconi Cup players, look at this guy. What's up, kid? The babyface killer is my buddy, Tyler. It's pretty awesome, John. Thanks. I cannot believe we got Tyler Steyer in here. Man, that weekend we had up there in Wyoming, Tyler, I appreciate all your time talking to me about ketogenics and stuff like that. Real genuine guy. Stopped in Denver, had dinner with my family and breakfast. Great weekend. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for tuning in and watching my baby here. This is something that means a lot to me. This is my event I call Border Wars. This is Wyoming versus Colorado. Bar box 10 ball, Mosconi Cup style. Just on the baby box. Look at that, Jonathan Amo. Anybody put $100 or more donation in, he'll put another 20 on top of his. That's pretty cool. Thank you, John. Nice hit here by Beckemeyer. Another good hit here. These guys are just making good hits back and forth on each other. Barely missed it. Yeah, right? You know, standing in the king's chair, baby. No, that's not the side he wants to be on that ball. That's safety position right there. That was his ball in hand attempt too. Yeah, I got a second camera to set up. That's not an issue. The quality and the internet and everything else that I have to set up a side-by-side. What do you want a side-by-side of, Kenny? We only got one table to show. I don't understand, I guess. Like on a second table, you mean? I was going to set up a second camera for reverse video side-by-side. You want the same table on the second angle? Yeah, that's tough because getting wireless cameras for work on these live streams at good quality from further away than my HDMI cable can go is not easy. Perry underhit that a little bit. Oh, got you. Yeah, I couldn't get a camera on that wall to see that. It's too far away from me. I can, but not in my budget. It's not real cheap to get the wireless cameras to be able to do all that. Eventually, in time. Jana Thompson, thank you. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate that, Jana. Pacheco's got a tough hit here. You're very welcome. You are very, very welcome, Janet. Right? It'd be very hard. Okay, Ricky, I'll remember to do that. Hit the 3 first and then man. Stranger.
What's up? What's up?
You done playing your match now?
Yes.
Or what?
I just got the lesson by a very good player.
From who?
Patrick Waugh. He plays strong.
Yeah, he does.
I played bad. He played good. Not a good combination, but still playing, still in. What's going on here? See, we got some viewers.
Colorado trying to go up 5-2 here in the first match.
Yeah, what a freaking awesome weekend.
Awesome, right?
Yeah. You scoot your big ass over.
The mic can hear you.
Oh, I'm on the mic?
Yeah.
You can tell me that. I'm kind of shy there, baby.
Yeah, whatever. Don't watch his view, watch this one.
Which one? I'm watching this one?
This one's live. This is replay.
All right. Why do you always keep that up?
Because I've always
wanted to ask Raby that.
Because you got to watch the chat.
Oh.
This is where everybody chats. Cold hands, you know it's Sam when the hands
Hey, you
are
know
cold.
you have to yell at me.
Oh, look at this shape. Greg
Oh,
Webb.
look at this. We got the beautiful Sam Winnery in the booth with us.
Kingsbury leaving Beckemeyer tough here.
Yeah. Too bad that this guy played, man. James Beckemeyer. He used to be so powerful, and then he just don't play no more.
Nice.
I love to go to Denver and spend all day with him, man. We just play all day. He's fun to hang out with.
Drilled it. 5-2. Race to 6. Colorado gets to the hill first in this match.
This was kind of the only match I thought Colorado would win.
Today?
I figured to go 11.
See, this is why I needed Anthony here, because I needed somebody from Wyoming.
All this biasness in the
Yeah,
booth is
I'm
passed
100%.
out. And I don't, but I mean, this is such an even matchup. And if it turns out half as good as last year's did, bonus.
Right. If it turns out it will have this going on at the final match again, these guys playing Scotch to decide it all.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great, man. That'd be super. Yeah, this is awesome. I like these teams.
So after this, we are going to have King and Piazza versus Pacheco and Martinez as soon as this match is over. And they will be playing Scotch doubles, so that will be the first doubles match of the weekend.
And make sure people get out and share this, man. Get out and share this. We need all the people watching. And all you streamers out there, too, watching. Hey, we watch all your stuff. Pay or not.
LJ saying hi, Jessica saying hi.
Who's that?
Jessica, LJ, Luke
Hey,
Castle.
Jess, what's up? Oh, LJ Castle. What's going on, man? Get out and share this. We want more people watching.
Derek making a ball
Derek
on the break.
breaks.
Yeah. He's got a good tempo break.
These tables are breaking rough this week, too. I think it's because, just, I don't know, the heat or something in here. Hustling 24/7. Hey, what's going on, man? Well, if you're friends with Joe Richards, you a friend of mine, that's for sure. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I love to call these matches with Raymond. Sometimes he just don't let me in the booth, though. He's all
Whatever,
stingy.
you were supposed to be in Denver with me last year and you didn't come. I don't want to hear it.
Josh always got to bring up old stuff.
Just saying.
I'm one of them guys that I can needle him.
I don't let you in here.
Where he don't get
You're
crazy.
always welcome. I don't even gotta ask.
Oh, I love it. I love it in this booth, man. These things are.
I was telling him just a little while ago I need somebody else in here.
The Black Mamba at the table.
Oh.
Harry Gilbert, powerful player. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm over there watching the one. Ramey told me not to. Hey, even worse, scarier looking and scarier. Tommy Thompson. Ricardo
Think he'll
Martinez.
smile more than twice this weekend?
Man, you know what? Tommy lives for this stuff, bud. And you know what? Believe it or not, man, there's not a whole lot of guys that can get Tommy, out doing stuff like this. He loves to play pool, but in this kind of setting on the stream, everything else, he's a little different there. But for something like this, and he hears it from all of us. Hey, you know what? How can we field the best team in Wyoming without putting Tommy Thompson on the team?
You can't.
You can't. I mean, and he may just be. I think over the last few years, he's actually been the best player.
Yeah.
And then you got guys like,
But this guy playing right now has been working on his game substantially.
Rico's probably he's probably playing as good as anybody in the state right now. And the best thing about this team, Wyoming, man, is people talk about underdogs and whatnot.
How can the defending champions be underdogs?
And you're right, Ramey. However, it's all because these guys don't have that reputation like Adam King, Tony Piazza. I mean,
You know what I compare it to? The Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees.
It's just something like that. Yeah,
just a bigger market.
I mean, these are but these guys from Wyoming. I mean, and here's the thing: it's pretty much a consensus-wide. 100% agreement that this is the absolute best team that you could field from Wyoming, and I do not disagree with that.
No, I don't either.
Miss Maley, Judy watching. Thank you, Judy. There's a big pool name right there, Judy Maley. Get out there and share this, Judy. Get all your followers to start watching some Bad Roll Inc. I mean, what Josh Ramey is doing is he's not giving up. It's just it's been. Full speed ahead, and this guy is doing so much stuff, and he's got stuff on his plate, and then he'll come up with a new idea and start. But he'll do it. So, you know, there's a lot of difference between, you know, between doing it and whatnot. You know, I've been fortunate enough, you know, everybody wants to make pool great again, as Josh says. Hey, we all want that.
That's right.
However, you know, then, you know, what are you doing? I mean, I'm fortunate enough to be down here in the Wyoming area, which has a great tournament scene. And not only that.
What
you
about
know,
Chuck buying some tables?
You know what? Somebody steps down, and Eddie don't want to, you know, put that much effort and do, and you know, just it's a big undertaking, man.
It is.
And you know what? As far as
especially for the price you guys did it for.
No, absolutely. But one thing is now going back to Eddie.
I don't think
he
Dave
started
Matt
all
plays
this.
enough, LJ. There you go.
You know, he started all this, and I've been fortunate enough to be in his, you know, saddle for the last 11 years and involved in the stuff he's doing, and he made it big.
You know that he started it when he decides to stop and not do it anymore, and the pool scene in Wyoming is a little scared for a little while.
Hey, give it up, Chuck Wise. I mean,
Chuck Wise, yes.
You know, he's
Chuck steps up and buys the tables, keep his tournaments going, but not only that, he's going to keep multiple tournaments here in the state of Wyoming going.
Yeah. So you know, tell me pool's not alive in Wyoming. You got guys like Chuck Wise going to go out there and fork out $60,000-$70,000 for the tables and truck, and them tables are going to be for rent too. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
These are brand spanking new tables. So
James Beckemeyer leaving Adam King with a stop shot.
Yeah.
We're going to call his side, going to cut it. He makes this. Wyoming takes the first
oh no,
point.
he's not cutting it. He's going to shoot it all the way down.
He
never cut this.
I thought he pointed in the side. Yeah, I don't think so. He's got to shoot it in the big pocket in the corner. That's what I said right away. Well, they didn't want to win, did they?
Right, there you have it.
Colorado wins the first point. 6-5. Colorado defeats Wyoming and Scotch team. Now we are going to transfer over to Adam King, Tony Piazza. Give us just a few minutes and we'll be right back, everybody. All right, everybody, we're back. First Scotch doubles match here. We're going to have Adam King and Tony Piazza versus Pacheco and Martinez. Looks like Derek Pacheco's winning the lag. Both of them coming up a little short here. Wyoming winning the first break. So, scoreboard updated. Colorado wins the first match 6-2. They've got the overall lead 1-0 in a race to 11. This is match number 2 of 5 tonight. Tomorrow we'll start at noon, and we will play 10 matches. First team to 11 wins.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, the intensity in this place is through the freaking roof, man. Everybody is. I mean, you know, there's only a couple events really in pool, and obviously, I mean, since this thing mirrors the Moscone Cup, you know, that's what everybody, and that is a setting, you know. But I am telling you,
Matchroom does it up.
Yeah, these guys. Yeah, this isn't just.
They're pretty pumped up
play
their
pool
first
for
point.
these guys.
Yeah.
King and Piazza versus Pacheco and Martinez.
So between you and I wrote down a roster in my head. I wrote down their roster day one, and they mimicked my roster. They wrote down their own roster, and their day 5 roster was what I wrote down.
Oh, no. It's right for sure.
Picked them perfect.
It is right for sure. The format's great. The setting's great, and then Mike's doing this pool tournament on the side and playing 10-ball tournaments.
It sounds like everything you and I talked about about 3 years ago, isn't it?
You know what? And here's the thing, guys. You know, we talk about it, but hey, it's happening.
That's right.
Matt Sanchez in the house. Sam Filter. Leo Galvin. Leo, should be down here, man. Not very far from home. Leo Galvin. There's a name you guys don't know in Wyoming.
Nebraska.
Absolute monster, bud. He's from Wyoming.
Yeah, is he?
Yeah, he's from Torrington, bud.
Oh, I thought he was from Nebraska.
Yeah,
well,
he don't get out and play much.
Torrington, Wyoming, and Nebraska, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's over there. Okay, please, you're right. But you know what? That Moscone Cup style format it's always been popular, but for what the event it is.
So in the MVP points there, everybody in Team Colorado gets 1 point.
Yes.
I'm keeping track of points for him, so that's how we're going to decide the MVP points wise.
Oh, real quick story here. You got King on one side and Martinez on the other side. This is a story I love to tell at pool tournaments anywhere. Well, Adam King and Ricardo Martinez grew up in the same town in southern New Mexico, close to the Mexican border. And both these guys, as young teenagers, I think Adam was 11 and Ricardo was 13. They started going to the same pool hall, and the same guy took them both under their wing, and for years. In these guys' teenage age until early, they started playing with each other, and they've known each other that long, and it's just crazy because their games are 2 different dynamics, but they are both absolute beasts, and they both gravitated to this area and ended up in this area, and I mean, just a pretty fascinating story.
That is funny. Adam told me that the first time I freaked out. I said, "Oh
wow,
yeah,
isn't that crazy?" Yeah.
When is California going to be a part of this? Well, Frank, when somebody in California steps up and assists me and gets a team together, there's a lot involved in getting this event going. I promise you that. It's not easy.
No, a lot.
And Danger's got a good point there. I mean, California is not going to play Colorado or Wyoming. It's border wars. We're defending the borders. You want to defend your outside borders, so...
But that being said, it looks like Montana and Utah.
Montana wants a piece of Wyoming. I got the Top of the Rims crew up there, and we want to do a Wyoming and Montana border wars, and then New Mexico wants Colorado, and then that's going to lead to what you and I originally talked about, which was our utmost goal, getting 8 teams, $2,500 buy-in. You got 8 teams playing a round robin event for. Hopefully we get some sponsors, $40,000, $50,000.
And I'll tell you what, they haven't even been talked about, but I know enough guys down there, and I know enough guys that have played that I'm sure New Mexico's in, on this.
They already
this
have them.
thing
I already
too.
have their team listed.
Is that Tafoya guy? The
Oh, yeah.
Tafoya boy? Oh,
Tafoya,
yeah.
both of them, yeah.
So, I mean, there's and here's the thing. Not only that, but I love to watch pool. And I love to see new players. I don't see a lot of new players now because I know a lot of them.
Right.
However, what you guys need to see is there's a few players from Montana that get up to the tournaments up north around here.
Jeff Boucher, bro.
Jeff Boucher. I mean,
Bro,
yeah.
I watched. I went up there to that tournament Kenneth has up there.
Yeah.
And Ruben Silva and Justin Reckemeyer said, "Oh yeah, we'll step
Yeah,
and play
did you
Jeff
see
Boucher and
that disaster? Yeah.
yeah, and Rory
And Rory Henderson. Yeah.
Oh, no problem. And I thought Rory was going to carry Jeff around the table. Oh no, Jeff was just leaving Rory stop shot after stop shot. That Jeff Boucher's a monster.
Barbox, he's one of the best players, literally in the country. Barbox.
He's one of the strongest bar box players I've ever seen play.
I've watched him do good year in and year out the Reno bar box several times. I mean, Wade Thompson, Jeff Boucher. I mean, Utah. Man, there's Michael Allen, Jules DePrince, Bobby Atkinson. There's a team right there, man. You have to pull old Tommy Baker out and Mr. Joseph. Heck, there's a powerful team right there. But you know what? I know it's putting a little more stuff on Ramey's plate, but all you guys that want to play, you know what? You do your part. I promise you, he'll do his part. I mean, he's proven that tournament in, tournament out, and so if you want to be involved, then ball's in your court, guys. I mean, where else are you going to go do that? I mean, the work that goes into these things is just absolutely just
Bro, you wouldn't believe how difficult
crazy.
it is to get 10 top-notch players to agree to put their money in the middle, meet in a town, and play with each other at the exact same time.
Yeah.
It's not easy because these top players have chemistry with their teams, things like that. It's not easy to just say, all right, I'll put my money together and play with these guys. This right here, though, we need to talk about this matchup right here. You have Adam King and Tony Piazza. Adam King coming up idolized Tony Piazza in Denver. Right?
Hey,
So, I mean,
join the club.
Join the club.
Every
right?
single pool player
Mr. Colorado Pool right here, Tony.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that we had what we had happen with the jerseys, and Tony didn't end up with a jersey. But we told Adam, and Adam says, you know what? That's only suiting because Tony's the black sheep.
You know what? That's funny. That's funny that you say that, Josh, because when I seen him when he didn't have a shirt, I just said, "Oh, that's just Tony being Tony."
That's Tony
he
being
didn't
Tony.
want one,
Yeah.
but okay, he did have one. Okay,
Yeah.
so hey, my bad, but no, that's a Tony right there. Tony.
Hey,
Piazza,
baby girl.
legend in this neck of the woods, Wyoming,
Yes, he is.
Colorado, everywhere.
He's not a social media guy, right? So he's not on social media. So he calls me last week. He goes, you know, Josh, I want to apologize to you. He said, I didn't realize how much work you put in this, how big of a deal this is. He goes, like, I got on social media with my son the other day, and I saw everything you got going on. He's like, I'm pumped up. I'm ready to play. He's like, let's go. So he's ready. You know,
the crazy thing, you guys are looking at him now, and you're all like, does he
I haven't
do or
even-
does he
I
say
haven't-
anything?
I haven't even seen him play in his prime.
But there's a time. But his prime. The guy's got the highest Fargo rating in the region still.
Not now.
I mean,
no, he don't.
No, he's
Haddad and Vidal are way higher than him now.
Oh, are they?
because
Oh, okay.
That last 10-ball tournament I had, that
Oh,
Haddad
okay.
won, Haddad beat him and Vidal. So Mark Haddad's got the highest Fargo rate in the region now.
Yeah, Tony. I mean, he's just.
But for the cash,
Oh yeah.
for the cash, anybody in this region gamble more. Would you want to put your money on anybody else? And like, come on.
Yeah, so I mean, and you know, Tony makes it up here occasionally, but the big team tournament in Cheyenne, you know, they fielded a team and he came up, and I mean, just having Tony Piazza on your team, I mean, because over there it was he fired them guys up and he was so excited and free.
Whoa, Snipe Hunt! Thanks for the $50 donation, man. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's another thing, man. Get out there and donate. Bad Roll Inc.
They just did. You see that pop up? $50 donation.
Oh,
John
that's
Amo
nice.
hit me with a donation in PayPal. Thank you very, very much. Piazza and King take the first game there 1-0. Tony and Adam are clicking there. My thought was you bring Tony and Adam out of the gate after that team competition and show that we're here not to mess around.
Yeah, it was a good
Colorado
strategy.
wants to win.
There's no doubt. well, and you know what, it's always debatable, but these are the two strongest players on Colorado right here.
Oh, yeah.
And these are two strongest players in the Rocky Mountain region right here.
Easily.
This guy right here on the table, racking Adam King, I mean, his demeanor at the table.
Technician.
There's not a more enjoyable player to watch on the table, let me tell you, people, because he's got these little mannerisms and these faces and all this stuff that he does, and he's just absolutely fun to watch.
It's so funny you say that, mannerism. So one of my coaches, Kayla, of course, friend, partner, she first time I started taking lessons with her, my homework was I had a match to stream with Adam King and Joey Ryan that night. So with your homework tonight is I want you to watch Adam. I want you to watch Adam like I know you watch him a lot before, she said. She's like, but I want you to watch one thing only. She's like, I want you to watch his mannerisms at the table and how he carries himself and things. I'm like, all right. So you watch Adam, you watch how the way he reacts to the table right there. It's just Adam. It's funny.
Yeah, first time I met Adam, he come down to one of our tournaments. He was 4.5 hours late. First tournament he ever attended up here, and slows down my tournament like crazy. And he gets here, so I'm already, a little perturbed at him, and so I didn't like him from the get-go. And then I got to meet the guy, and I mean, it just this guy's been one of my favorite guys, and he's helped. I mean, he's given me pointers like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, he loves to teach the game.
Oh yeah, he's phenomenal.
When I first met Adam, I took a photo of him, and he was all about getting better, of course, Adam is. So Adam would have me come about once a month and set up my camera and record him and take photos of him and give them back to him so he could study to digest and improve his game,
Oh, man, when he was working down at Mile High Barrelers, and he'd say, come on down. Yeah, anytime you want to come on down, come on, I'll give you lessons. And, man, I took advantage of that. It was so cool. He was running the bar there in the pool hall, and just a phenomenal teacher.
Nice combo on one ball control there by Derek.
Derek, he's the young buck of this whole crew here.
I would have to say both of these two are, though, young up and coming. I mean, I know Ricardo's not as young, but, I mean, Ricardo's coming into his game over the last couple years, really getting better, working. I mean, nobody in this region whatsoever, I don't care what everybody says about Ricardo, is ranked this, is ranked that. Nobody can say a damn word about how hard he has worked to get better. And being a student in game. This man is watching matches on the live stream while he is playing a match, while he is gambling. He is watching all the best players constantly. He is always watching pool, always studying, always working, always getting better.
Yeah, 4-5 years ago, I was a B player, playing a lot.
Oh,
I couldn't win
Derek
nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You've never been
I met Ricardo, and I tell him, hey man, would you start shooting with me? He said, yeah. So that turned into 4 or 5 hours a day session. And I mean, I never I always watch these guys like this play, and I always want to do what they want to do, but I couldn't picture myself ever getting that good to competing in a double AAA tournament. And I'll tell you what, a couple years playing with him, and my game just elevated.
Get better, right?
Yeah.
When you're competitive like we are, you got to get better.
Oh yeah,
tired of getting smashed.
Get better or don't.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what? That shot that you just seen Tony shoot. Nobody. I know it was down there, but I mean, he come off that first diamond to put a ball in the pocket on a diamond table. He knows stuff like that.
He sure does.
And
he hits it on purpose like that.
But I mean, more so the reason why he does that is, for that shape that he leaves Adam. I mean, these guys are. You guys are just fun to watch.
Right? Not like watching me play last night.
These are our superstars right here.
That's right.
It's our region superstars.
And that was my goal, is I wanted to give them put them on a pedestal for a little while.
These are the Rocky Mountain region boys. But you know what? Any one of these guys, any region, bring it. These guys can play with anybody.
I think they like being put on the stage like this.
Oh, every single one of these guys. But you know what? Good for them.
That's right.
They perfected their craft to do, and thanks for everybody watching, man. I mean, this is why they do it. These guys thrive on this stuff. Yeah, you know what? There's nerves all the time. I mean, you watch the Moscone Cup, you see the best players in the world get nervous. So you know these guys are nervous, but all 10 of these guys got ice running through their veins, man.
Right. Well, you got to play at this level.
Except Perry, he's got chocolate milk. Nice cold chocolate milk.
Colorado's
yeah,
right
the
in
Kings
line.
all like, let's just make this easy for you. It's just a shot, floated, straight in on the 8. Straight in on the 8. Adam, don't do nothing with this ball. Stop it. Leave Tony that the smallest of angles. That the guy like that don't need because he can create his own. But and it's funny because these two guys playing on this Colorado team right now, these guys could play any game on a bar box against any two players in the world and win.
Yep.
I mean, it's just because it's
come down to the break.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, if you said, well, you know what, you got to find a team from the Rocky Mountain region that is going to play no matter what. I mean, you got to pick two guys. Here's a pretty good pick right here, King and Piazza. Nah, it could be a good 10-ball break here.
2-0. Colorado coming out of the gate strong here. Lots of viewers, well over 100 now.
Yeah, come on, man, put the share out there.
Bunch
Everybody
of
share
viewers
this.
in the Twitch. I just gave it a share.
Lexi, get out and share this. I said, get on Facebook and share this.
No?
No, it's not the same one.
You can always keep sharing it, though.
Always keep sharing. And guys, I mean, seriously, you know what? It helps out what Josh is doing, and I mean, if you can't press a button for what this guy's doing for y'all, I mean, come on, help us out here. We want everybody watching, man. This guy. It's for the love of the game. It's all you do it for. You know, but
100%.
Yeah, but I mean, and you know, the satisfying thing is, you know, hearing the good comments and everything else, and seeing the people watching, and I mean, around here, yeah, this is always something new in the Wyoming pool scene.
Right?
I mean, there's always good tournaments all over the place.
You know what I'm
here.
actually rather proud of? I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to keep doing this in summer. We may have to move it to fall because I think so many people are busy in summer. I really want to try to get people to play in summer. But I really think if we did this in fall, we'd have a lot more people here at the tournament and things like that too. Not saying we don't have a lot here now. I'm pretty happy with the amount of people here in the middle of summer. But I think if we did it in the middle or towards the end of fall, when the High Desert Shootout around that area and stuff was going on, we may be able to get a lot more people through the tournament.
Yeah, that being said, though, you can't complain here.
No, not at all. Very happy.
Rico banks that ball.
There's more people down here this year than there was at Mile High Billiards last year, that's for sure.
Man, Wyoming always support the pool. We love it. And, I mean, we really can't, the biggest tournaments around here would never go off without the Colorado people. They just come in groves.
Well, that's because you guys are such good people here and have such good events.
We love it down here.
The towns are so great. The people are so great. It's just...
I mean, honestly, there was a time...
You know what we discovered this weekend? I got Team Colorado. I got us in a whole 6-bedroom Airbnb right here in Laramie. We're like,
nice.
We're all in the same house. It's great. We all got our own room.
Yeah, that's got to help out the chemistry there.
I told the boys, you guys just got to show up and play. You're going to have a place to sleep and take care of you. Bring your pool cues.
Well, yeah, they showed up to play. They didn't want no part of the joking today. They were before this thing even started, man. These guys were These guys are already in mode.
They were, but you know what? To see both teams as serious and want to win, and then preparing and playing as much pool as they have to get ready for this means a lot to me, because they take it serious. It's not, oh, whatever, let's just go play and put on a show. They want to win. There's pride involved. I honestly don't even think they care about the money. I don't think the money is really a factor. I mean, it's a little bit of money to them. Tony plays $5,000 sets.
Yeah.
A $500 weekend isn't crap. He's here for pride, 100%. Both teams are here to support and play for their state and help grow pool to what we want it to be. And
hey, that's a most important thing.
100% ambassadors. Tim, Colorado won the first one 6-2.
Oh yeah, great ambassadors for the game. All these guys.
100%. 100%.
What are we showing in the
What are you looking for?
Who's in the chat box?
That's over here. Mainly Facebook. You don't really see what's over here in Twitch. You just see that you have 15 viewers.
Who's on? Timothy Parker's on.
Oh yeah.
He running some pool tournaments in Denver all the time, isn't he?
Fort Morgan.
Oh, Fort Morgan? Oh well, hey, you know what, Tim? Sorry about that. But I mean, we're friends on Facebook, and I see all their posts. Hey, good job up there, man.
Marcus Lynch, my man, thank you very much
Marcus
for the donation.
Lynch.
All of you that donate $10 or more to my PayPal pin down there, I do have a few items. I got some chalk, some tips. I got a couple shirts of my own, things like that I'm going to raffle off to people that donate. I really appreciate the support.
Man, Marcus Lynch, man, there's a guy that I wish, this guy's a family guy. This guy's as good a guy as they come. But
I think he just had his first, baby.
Did he? Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. But this guy, I wish he would get out and play more pool, because this guy has a love for the game, and we've talked a lot. And I love talking with Marcus, and sometimes you'll see he'll get out there and play a tournament, and he'll get in the cash, and then you won't see him for a bit. But this guy's got his priorities straight. But great ambassador. I just love Marcus Lynch, man. He's a good guy. Got a timeout.
Oh, we got a team timeout here.
First timeout?
Yeah, that was the first timeout from both teams. See, last year, this is where we made the mistake. This took a lot longer. We as a whole, Derek, Colorado, all of us, we learned some lessons last year. Last year, we tried to fit all of this into 2 days.
Yeah.
We played way too late, and we allowed them to coach every shot if they wanted to. So the Scotch doubles took forever. It was super slow. So this year we decided we're only going to allow 1 timeout per game, and we're going to play 5 matches on Friday night and then grind out
and get
on
this,
Saturday.
man. So you say that, Josh?
Per game, yep.
So you just said that. So and that's one of the things around here. You know, you do pool tournaments, you're always going to get good criticism. You're always going to get bad criticism.
That's right.
You take the good with the bad, but you're going to know by what people say. And then if you don't go back and evaluate it and just say, no, this is how it's going to be done and that's it, then it never works.
No.
So what you do is you listen, and then you realize, hey, these people are right.
You got to be willing to admit whether you're right or you're wrong. And you know, that's what's allowed me, honestly, to get and start, because when I got involved in the pool, I didn't know anybody in the pool community. I didn't know anything. I was learning on the fly. But you know what I did know? Is I did know how to listen to criticism and the people around me and listen to input, and take that input and maybe put my own twist on things, do some of my own things, you know. Like the big players in Denver are asking, you know, we want some big buy-in tournaments, we want some long races and single eliminations. So I started doing my long race, big buy-in, single elimination, 10-ball, 9-ball, 8-ball. They really love that. But I mean, you don't know what the players want if you don't listen to them. You can't give them what they want if you don't want to take the time to listen to what they want.
You're right. Richard Montoya? There's, you know what? There's a guy. I mean, and here's the thing. I used to make it a point to go up and to Denver to play Richard Montoya.
This is all his fault.
And this is where I'm getting to. Is Richard put on all these good tournaments, and me and Donald Parker, Perry Gilbert, we used to go down there and play these tournaments that Richard put on, but and they were great. And then so Richard decides to semi-hang it up and not do it no more, but I mean, his kind of protege and a guy that he taught a lot to was Ramey. So Ramey took over. So, I mean, and I just want to say, guys like Richard, you know, have a lot more to do with what's going on in the pool world in the Rocky Mountain region than they think. So, you know, thanks, Richard.
Do you know what this man gave me? I didn't know any of these people when he first brought me into this, you know. He gave me a list. This man spent years. He spent years accumulating a list, rating players on his own before Fargo rate.
Oh, yeah.
He was rating players. He had a list over 500 players deep. And he's like, here, take this. Build on it, you know, do what you can to run tournaments. That right there allowed me to even run my first beginning tournaments because I would go to Richard's list and I would go, oh, this player's on here. I know how you play because I'm going to 100% trust how Rich is going to rate you, you know. Because Rich's knowledge for the game and his artistic style and to be able to look at a player and tell you how good they play is really, really good. I learned a lot from Rich. Rich probably walked away a little bit too soon. I wouldn't be honestly say I kind of wish he would have stuck around a little bit longer, kind of see what we could have evolved into together. But
it's here, bud. This is it.
Well, true.
Yeah, you know. So in retrospect, this is what it involved too. So you know, but it's guys like that, man.
His passion can bled into me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know
so
that.
That's what people do for pool. He's like, well, let me take my passion and what I have left, and let me pass it on to you and spark passion into you.
And if you don't have somebody like that, then it's either going to work or not work. You're fortunate to have a guy that instilled that in you.
Absolutely.
But because you were playing pool for like 2 days and you're all like, I want to do this, and I was all like, who's this guy? He's been playing pool for an hour and he's already wants to do everything. Well, hey, you know what? And I know it can be done. I've seen it, you know. I remember when EJ told me what he first wanted to start doing down here, and I was like, yeah, I'm on board, but good luck, bud.
Good luck.
And here we are.
Actions speak louder than words, right?
Yeah, and you know, that's where that being proud comes from, you know.
Tim.
You want to make pool great again? Do something about it.
That's right.
Help out. Put a little of your time.
I've never been like being one of those people who just talks about stuff. The keyboard warriors talking about what they would do to make pool better or this and that, but you know, the only thing that's going to make people pool better is people actually doing things, not just talking about it.
You got to have these things go on. Keep the game alive.
Try to one rail kick it. This is going to get on the 9 and make it tough.
Yeah,
he's going to cut this on the side. Oh yeah,
and that you know what? That really, but that really doesn't surprise me because you know, Colorado's got to be feeling a little big right now. They won the first point. They're up 2-0 on this one. I mean, that was a shot that a lot of people would have just come off, played safe, send the cue ball up to the top of the table, and. But hey, you know
felt
what?
Like you can make it and get shaved.
But you know what? Everybody knows what I'm talking about. You get that high and you're just sitting there and you're like, I can make anything. And when they go, God, you look like a genius.
100%.
When they don't leave you a great shot, you look all right. But Ricardo's at the table too. There's always a shot. Gotta hit this so straight on a diamond. Look at that.
Right? So straight. You have to hit it straight.
And soft. There we go. Could you know, and another thing, you know the dynamics of this game. I mean, could that, you know, I'm not saying it was easy, but there wasn't a whole lot of degree of difficulty to playing that safe off that 3. And if you do that, you probably get pretty good safe. There's a good possibility you get safe. Instead, he goes for it, and these guys are at the
rack here. Really, Tony going after that kick should really give Wyoming a game here.
Let's see if this is the catalyst they needed to get a game here.
Let's not give them the commentary jink here, but...
No,
1-0 Colorado, Justin.
I don't believe in that. You miss your own shots. There was a time I may have been a little too loud and they heard me and I made a miss a shot. But
I don't know. I've jinxed a few guys to missing straight-in balls, I swear.
Look at this tester for Rico. Yeah. It wouldn't be so bad if the 8-ball wasn't there, but
2 reels.
Well, and you got to put the English on it to miss the 9, to get on the 8.
Miss the side ball. You got to come 2 reels.
Yeah, definitely follow it to miss that side pocket.
He didn't hit this with enough speed though.
Yeah,
he hit it a little nervous. He had a lot to miss there, though. It was a tough shot. He's got to miss the 9, and he's got to miss the side pocket. But, I mean, just a little bit of outside.
And that being said, too, I seen Rico go up and look at the 8 ball. So if the 8 ball is frozen to the rail, then that makes this a whole lot easier shot, just like that.
Yeah.
So he might have seen that and said, hey, just make the ball and go through. And speaking of that,
we leave him right on the 10.
And you know, that's the way the rolls go sometimes. I mean, Derek comes with a solid shot and moves that ball exactly 8 feet, and you get right behind that ball. But, not a shot Rico can't make. However,
it's a shape
again,
for the 10 from here.
Well, all he's doing is going to make it.
Yeah.
Derek's going to have to shoot the long shot. Yeah,
and shoot it there.
Shoot it. Yeah, don't try nothing there. Don't try to over force follow it and you know, go around. There's no reason. A lot of people like to force follow that. They get right here. Just the same spot on the other side of the table. It's a lot harder to make it. All you do on this ball is just make this ball. Let Derek take the tough shot on the 10. And I play with this guy more than anybody, so I know he's liable to fire it in 3 rails, perfect shape. So I don't want to say what Rico's going to do, but yeah, take the hard shot, man. That's as good a shot as Derek's. Yeah, heck yeah.
Back at the table.
Happy to be at the table.
What's up, Dino?
Dino DeVoe.
Oh, he missed it.
I missed it good.
Bangable.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot of diamonds around here that everybody plays on, but when Adam King's banking it,
the king.
Yeah. This guy is a phenomenal banker on these tables. I just don't get it yet. They're just, they hit so weird.
They do hit weird.
Oh, look at that.
You're watching the instant replay. Adam calling the cut shot.
Oh, he's cutting that.
Called the cut shot. Left pocket.
I think we can make the shot.
Got Jose Alvarez. Right in, a little bit outside. Overcut it. Missed it good too.
Wow, look at these guys.
They're both teams are professional missers.
And in their defense, I mean, none of them shots are easy that we just see.
No, not at all.
And there you go again with the dynamics of the game. I mean, these guys are shooting at this 10 ball, and every time they just leave everybody bad. I think Rico's a favorite to make that. And oh, there it is.
Nice shot there.
Fire up the troops, Derek. Come on, fire up the troops. Don't make me come down. Touch a game. So there we go. No matter how it happened, you know, we can still talk about that little safety. And mind you, guys, as everybody knows in any stream, it ain't knock on any of these players. I'd hate to play any of these players any day, but man, this is the nerves that get to you sometimes. And Surprised Dino didn't come down and play.
Right? Dino was down in Denver all week playing TSPN matches.
Yeah, I seen that. Beating up on old Kingsbury.
Right?
Hey, there's a guy that would have been a shoe-in on this team in his prime. And not to take anything away, he still shoots pretty good, but so we were talking about earlier, you know, how, you know, people with Piazza, how a lot of people idolize his game,
yeah.
and then and it's cool because you see the new guys come out, like Adam King now, and I idolize his game. You idolize his game. But the main guy for me, when I first started playing, I would have had to say it was Dino DeVoe, because this guy had a game that was just monster. But even more so than the game is this was the cockiest, most arrogant, mean son. And I loved his attitude, but he was an absolute killer. And that's probably why he's so nice now and walks around with a little poodle all over the place, or whatever kind of dog Romeo is. But yeah, but Dino was one of them guys for me, man.
Malik, after this, you're going to have Adam King and Tom Thompson. We're gonna get some singles.
Yep.
Yep, King and Thompson.
There's a funny little story of them too, Adam King and Tommy Thompson. So they've actually matched up a lot, because Adam comes through a lot of our tournaments. Tommy comes to a lot of our tournaments. They both play the Masters division, and Tommy has got a big edge on Adam for some reason. Adam always says you just don't play right. So there's strategy on both ends here. All you Facebookers, everybody get out, share this. Need more viewers. We want everybody watching.
Really appreciate all the donations, everybody.
Look at Rico to play it safe here. You just skin that one, send it to the other side of the table by the 8, and get that cue ball out of the way if you can. I don't think he's going for it. Yep. Oh, it's a little. I have a touchy shot, you know. Now here again, what's Tony going to do? He's going to skin that one, play safe over there behind the 8 ball, or is he going to go for the bank? Yeah. I've seen this guy make about every shot it matters.
Did you try to hide the cue ball behind the 10 or the 8? Behind the 8, because you can play it to the rail.
Yeah.
Just snug it up behind the 8 ball there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is one of the things. You're looking at the one to go hide behind this pocket.
Glenn Reed, Colorado won the first match.
Fairly. Routine safe. Put a little bit of left spin on it, and let the cue ball do what it wants. Even if you let him see it, probably wouldn't be a good shot. So that's what I think he does. But Tony's liable to bank that ball too.
Oh, he hit it too fat. Scratches. Didn't see that coming. That's an unforced error there by Piazza.
Yeah, and it should have never went that way.
No.
And you know what? But that being said, folks, he might have wanted to hit the left side of that ball and just, they just...
You're welcome, Jose. Thanks for joining us, man.
Who's in there?
Jose Alvarez.
Jose Alvarez. Dave Wright. William Helmer in the room.
Yeah. Cold-blooded.
Pacheco at the table.
Calling a timeout.
Yeah.
So, but nobody giving any, no Wyoming people want to bet on Team Wyoming. Everybody in this chat can't get no action.
Oh, come on. Where you at, Salazar? I know you wanted all that action from them Colorado people.
Why did a Colorado boy betting on Team Wyoming?
Because he knows.
Wow, I don't know. It's because he don't know.
No, it's
because he don't know.
Yeah, you guys are. Salazar is a freaking absolute gambler, bud. The kid is young, but he knows that he's putting his money on the odds, and just. And that being said, I do not want to bet on Team Wyoming.
No odds.
Huh?
There are no odds.
No, yeah, he bet straight up, but I'm just saying he's putting his money on. I mean, if you really had to, put it in here, I mean, how are you gonna figure out who the favorite is here? So we can only do that by taking the knowledge that we know. I mean, a lot of these guys. I mean, Henry, always up here. We know how good Piazza and Adam are. James Beckmeyer is an absolute unknown around here, but he's a monster. He plays 1 hour a month and can stay in stroke and clutch. Now, see, there was a good shot.
Nice shot there
by Rico, by Derek. Now, that first shot was so crucial to the rest of this game because you had 6 balls over there on that rail, and how to deal with that? Break them up. There, Rico just rolls this. Oh wow!
It's gonna die. Oh, got past it. I think it barely got on the backside of that surface. Just got past. Almost died in the bad spot.
And we're over here going, that's the absolute only place that ball could go. So, rather than, no, he got lucky. That's where he played that ball.
He put it right
exactly where he played the ball. Look at that window he has. Where else is he going to go? There's nowhere else to play it. All right, guys. If I was a betting man, I mean, I'd pick these guys to be out here. 2-2.
Make sure that 8 goes. This isn't a valley table anymore, fellas.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to cheat that by a ball so easily. You gotta really take your time and look at it. And no offense, but these players that are getting used to these diamond tables got to look at that again. If they're like, wow, I'm not used to this not going. Maybe I can cheat at a diamond down, but no, you don't really get so lucky.
That's how we talked about earlier. If I wanted somebody to shoot it, it'd be Piazza. He shoots them balls well. Yeah, I actually watched a lot
Fargo
of
rate
Piazza's
on these
game.
players. They don't have established Fargo rates here in Wyoming. We're working on that. This tournament this weekend that's ran over here by Mark Kirby is one of the first tournaments afforded a Fargo rate in Wyoming, honestly.
Stop.
Yep.
It's the way they say you're supposed to leave it, folks.
This 8's tight.
Huh?
There's no denying this 8 ball is tight.
No, but I mean,
but if he can't make it, he's got to roll the 10 ball down and snug the cue ball on the 10.
And then you put yourself in a spot where you're shooting that 7 right there. You ain't got to do nothing for shape on the 8. And if you don't think you got it, then just roll the cue ball up on the 10 and play the safe.
Yeah.
Let him kick it. But I think it goes.
It's tight. Derek's eyeing it down.
Because if it don't go, the alternative is, that's a touch shot. Play it high and hit it, or not hit it, or just get perfect. Oh, almost. So obviously,
obviously it didn't go.
He didn't think it went. It might not have went. I can't tell from here.
And he didn't want to concede the rack. So he wanted to play the rack aggressive and not by playing.